let's go to the big game of today. Last week, Akin was saying nobody could win at Emirates and all of that. And yeah, I don't know what happened. Maybe Aki can tell us
They
what
went
happened.
into a full strength team. Nobody
No
injured.
injuries, nothing. Or maybe they missed it.
My thought about the game was the first 25 minutes of the game, Arsenal was on top. Everything was like going the way it was planned, like creating chances. We scored a goal, which was a goal by Martinez. We were on top. By like the 30th minute, we started having some misplaced passes, and Man U smelt blood. They started mounting pressure, and the misplaced passes continued. And Man U could have scored 2 goals like in quick succession. There was an Mbeumo goal that was due to a misplaced pass from the midfield. There was a Fernandes as well that could have scored. Incapi could not complete a pass. He started panicking, and that started. And when your opponent smells that blood, know that it's terrible. So they got a goal from the Zubimendi back pass that was needless, because why was he rushing to pass back to Raya when there was nobody really charging at him? Which I would not mind you got that goal. I know that they met you. They quickly met quickly, and I think that they were like, these guys are afraid of us, and our players played like they were afraid of Man U till Man U scored that second goal. Well, now you have given Man U the advantage. They cannot sit down and defend the whole game. I don't know what happened to our players, but some of our players play today with like fear, which I don't know where it came from. Even Zubimendi started making mistakes, Incapi, misplaced passes, things that even Declan Rice or the guard, simple passes became a problem. Trossard was absent. Like the 30th minute, he was removed. So for me, Man U was on the better team today. Their tactics worked out well. They created fear in Arsenal, and our players succumbed to the fear. And Man U come to big games like we are still the king of England. So they don't come to big games as, even if they can lose to Burnley last week. But when this is a big club they are playing, Man U wakes up like if you check the record of Man U since they've been struggling, they hardly lose against big side. When Pep was getting 9900 points, if they lose to 2 games in a season, one will be Man U out of the games, and that's how they've always been. They can go next week and go and lose to Fulham, but I don't like playing Man U at all, either home and away. The same way I don't like playing City. This for the same reason, because they just have a way of playing Arsenal differently. So they're like our Arsenal's Achilles heel over the years has been Man U, Aston Villa, Newcastle, and Man City. Liverpool, we do very well against Liverpool, but you see those 4 teams, even if they are playing nonsense, once they see Arsenal like this, their blood, they ought. And I think that this Arsenal team we have is built mainly to one player's strength, and that is Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is this system pays him a lot. And the reason is that Kai Havertz as a center forward can easily join the midfield if he needs to join it, can easily join the defense if he needs to join it. Every other person we have a center forward cannot do that. So I
to talk about Carrick. Carrick is the one who won today. And let's talk about how his tactics won the game.
Carrick is playing to his player strength. So he's not creating a system where he's doing things like, for example, we need someone to head the ball out of the box. Maguire, you will start. We need someone that can do man to man. Martinez, you start. We need a ball carrier. What's it called? We need someone that can run at an attack that defenders are afraid of. Mbeumo, you start. It's just as he's looking at what is the strength of these players and we play to it. Like against Arsenal, Man, you play the 4-5-1 formation. Choke the midfield. Don't let them see space to move around. We don't know, and that's why you didn't see Trossard at all, because Trossard normally comes to join the midfield to play. But there are 5 players in the midfield that Trossard could not even see space to stand into. But Carrick, for me, has done well. He's playing to the player's strength. We now see what happens long term. That's it. Like, he's won 2 big games already, played against the 2 best teams in the Premier League so far, and he's won against both of them. And he has won well against both of them. It wasn't like lucky win. It was proper win.
Like, they still have to play low block teams. What has happened is he has played the 2 teams that are perfect for this money that he has scored right now. They have Mbeumo, Ahmad. He's dropping Quina because Quina is slow. So he's playing 3 fast players in Dogu, Ahmad, and Mbeumo. And they're leaving Bruno to be the one to spray the passes around for them. So it's perfect for him right now. That's why I feel like they will struggle, because when they now go against the low block teams, where will Mbeumo see that space to run? He has to be waiting for somebody to make mistake again for Zubimendi to come from Arsenal, come and pass for him to score. Right now, Carrick, this game or like last game, right? He just went pure defensive counter. His fullbacks barely went up. I think Dallo maybe strolled into midfield, but they were not going into the final third. I don't think Shaw even left the defensive line too much.
Shaw was on Saka throughout the game. I can't even have to move to I can't go to the left because of Shaw.
So that.
No, I think that was more of Arteta than Shaw, but
no, because like Shaw really had a good mark on Arteta on Saka by the way. Like,
well, I think because Saka is
my marking job now. My marking job. So Inter Mourinho would have been very proud. Like I told you guys, Inter Mourinho would have been very, very proud of Carrick's tactics. It was like, yes, this is how
let's now see whether I can sustain it.
He was very happy too.
I think
Joseph, let's hear about, because Joseph is so excited about Carrick right now. Carrick is like the next big thing.
I mean, Carrick is doing the things I've been asking for all season from my manager, pretty much. Keeping it simple, playing players in their position. And then what do you top it up with? Motivating those players to perform. You know, man management. If you can talk to them that, oh, you can do this, putting the belief back in them. So as much as we're anticipating that they may struggle against low block, if the man management is there, the motivation is there, the confidence is there, I don't see why they can't win those games. The quality of those players is there. And also in a way, Carrick is benefiting from having a small squad as well. In that he knows the players that, okay, these are like you said, the best players for each position, which is one of the things that unfortunately, I think Arteta is struggling with. I don't think Arteta can manage a big squad because Lewis Kelly to me should be getting more game time. He was a real good player last season and I don't know where he has gone. Even Nwaneri now, like those guys are not getting game time because he wants to play Nkape. Is Nkape at left back really the best option for you guys? I don't think so.
So Nkape is because like Nkape is playing left back simply because Kelly does not have the pace to run back. And we know fully well that, it doesn't have the pace. That's why it gets a lot of cards. That's why it gets a lot of cards because it will just foul the player. It doesn't have the pace. And we know that Man U will come with counter-attacking game. We know that. So, Skelly, but I felt that personally, like, I would have taken Skelly in the midfield over Eze at the time we needed a goal. Because Skelly is a midfielder normally. He's not a fullback. He's a midfielder.
Yeah.
Eze is still such a very good player for me.
He is. I'm not saying he's not. He is. It's just that it's a systems problem whereby a systems problem. And with Eze, I think with time, maybe we have a full preseason with Eze and Gyökeres, maybe things would improve with them. But I think they need a lot of like integration into the team. I think both of them came in late in the transfer window. And I think that it would take like a whole full preseason to get them integrated into the team. Fans have an obsession with Gyökeres. So they feel that Gyökeres is not playing well because Sakai is the problem.
Yeah, I see that in a lot and it annoys me.
And it's not true. So they feel
Gyökeres is Gyökeres problem. He's not making those
and also like even Timber as well. So Saka has a very good relationship with Ben White. Timber is not an overlapping fullback. Timber is more of a fullback that goes into the middle. Ben White is the proper overlapping fullback. So Saka has to play differently with Timber. He has to play differently with Ben White. He has to play differently if it's Merino on the pitch. He has to play differently if it's Odegaard on the pitch. I think this is still our best player so far this season, by the way.
Saka?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Not Rice.
Rice most is corner kicks. Both of them have scored corner kicks. Like,
you don't appreciate that?
I'm saying like game, like, you know, when you say Rice, like I appreciate that. I'm saying ball play on the pitch. Saka has been our best player so far this season for me. Saka, Timber, Declan Rice.
I feel like corner kicks now, not set pieces.
Set pieces, everything.
When the criticism is laid at Liverpool and others is set pieces.
No, I'm just you know why I said set piece for Liverpool was Carragher came. I was saying you cannot be winning game by set pieces. You know, it was like anti-set piece Carragher. Now Liverpool scored 2 goals by set piece in one game. I'm waiting for what he will say.
I think what he's trying to say is corners, and that's where the problem is. I don't
We
have
will
a
take-
problem
See,
with
Liverpool, when they won their league the first time, they scored over 30 goals from corner kicks. You know who has the highest goal from corner kicks? Do you know who has it?
Van
it's
Dijk.
John Terry now.
Van Dijk. Van Dijk is the one leading the table for corner kicks with goals from corner kicks. Van Dijk.
So what you're saying now is that Liverpool did it, so it's okay for Arsenal to play.
See, one thing. See, I'll tell you one thing I knew when I tell you I was going
Arsenal
to
copying the template of somebody that
Of
won
course.
you
I
by
used to copy for those that leaders that won. If you look at the season they won the league,
Yeah.
they scored about a quarter of their goals from corner kick. I have gone to check.
Tech is saying that those numbers, like we always have to look at the denominator.
Because that season Liverpool scored an awful amount of goals.
I'm saying that I looked at one season, the season they won the league. Corner kicks were about a quarter of the goals they scored. And it
So
is
let's
Van
okay
Dijk.
for Arsenal now. This season, the Arsenal may win the league. How many percent is the?
It's about 28% too.
So that's like a quarter or more than
Yeah.
a quarter.
Yeah, so we are doing just what they did.
Oh, so you guys are copying the previous.
Exactly.
Fair point. Fair
Even
point.
mind you, even the corner kick, even if I check the corner kick XG right now, Man U is actually sitting right at the top as well too. So people should stop this
Yeah, but
Arsenal.
when you have played more,
We love it. Even like we want to be like Arsenal.
Tunde, at the end of the day,
Yes.
your highest goal scorer in the league is Trossard with
You know, this our
Adore
problem
you.
has been from the beginning of the season. It's not just starting now. It's been from the beginning of the season whereby we are not creating a lot of chances. We are relying on set pieces to score goals. We are not breaking low blocks. We need set piece to break low blocks. We are not taking chances. It's been since the beginning of the season.